Alright, we are back at it again with the one and only Bitcoin and Ethereum. Nice last couple days. We've, especially from Ethereum, man. God, it won't stop pumping. But let's get into the analysis here. So, I've been looking at this chart, and I think it's gone to perfection. Honestly, dude, Ethereum's chart looks absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's this wave count is so concise and clear. So let's just get into it. Like I was saying, we were about to have this wave 3. We're in this, wave 3 here. Let's get the fibs out. All right. So I said initially our target was what, 228.48. That was our technical wave 3 target. We all know it can go past that. And I said that we were going to be experiencing a pullback soon, and that Bitcoin would be, or Ethereum would be a lot weaker than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's in a wave 5, which is continuing to go up, and Ethereum is probably going to start rolling over to its wave 4. That's exactly what's been happening today. Bitcoin's only down, it's flat, and then Ethereum's, it was down 6%, I think, at one point. But we have this nice wave 1, nice wave 2, this amazing wave 3 that we're experiencing. And so 28.48 was the technical target that I was telling people. Once it hits this range of this high and this technical target, that's the range to look out for. And yeah, it went past that. So good, very good sign as far as strength. Let's see here. So let's just say. So let's look for this wave 4 pullback area. And let's see here. So let's get the fibs out. So we always do the retracement of wave 3. And so wave 4 we know can only go to, well, not only, but it can go to 0.236 and 0.382. That's the range that wave 4 likes to end up in. And wave 4 can't go past this high of 2410. So I'm expecting it to kind of go down in this area right here, to roll over in this area. And then we'll go a wave 5 higher, which is usually the length of wave 1. So if we look at, say it corrects to 0.236, we'll have a wave 5 target at 3,500. Or if it goes down lower to 0.382, it will go to 3,330. And with this being a let's see, wave 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, this would be wave 3. This would be wave 4. This would be wave 5. I'm saying in my thesis that this can be considered a whole wave 1. Just basically look at the weekly, because the weekly went triple bottom straight up. So and we know within a wave 1, there's going to be there's super cycles, there's minimum cycles, all sorts of cycles within cycles in wave theory. So I think this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be a huge wave 1 in the grand scheme of things. And so and then let's just say, for the sake of it, let's just say wave 5 ended up here, right? It ended up here. And we would need a wave 2 pullback. So we would take the length of this whole wave, and let's just say wave 5 ended, we'll make it 33.88. 33.88. You know, wave 2 likes to come back into 0.618 levels. So you could see it, you might see it retest, you know, the 2400 level, pull back to 2400 level, and then we can shoot up for a wave 3. That's what I'm guessing is going to happen. We're going to finish this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave cycle, and then we're going to do an ABC correction from probably 3,500 down here, because as you know, we got to make a lower low for it to go higher. I mean, this is pretty much the, let's see, where's the highlighter brush? So we have this low, we need another low, right? And if we just keep, we need to continue the higher lows. This might ultimately end up, honestly, if all goes well, get rid of this. I honestly could start seeing a cup and handle long term. It's kind of early, but as you can see, we could, this huge cup right here, it could come up all the way to resistance 4,200, and then we could have a little dip here, and then once it dips, we go higher. That's just kind of like an early prediction, but it's looking like price action is kind of favoring some sort of cup. We also have a, for Ethereum, let's see, yeah, like I said earlier in one of my other videos, triple bottom, that's also another bullish sign. But for me, this wave count is what is making me bullish, because it's just so concise. And let's just say this was the wave 1, right? We had our wave 2 down to 2,400. We could pretty much guess the bigger wave 3 target based on the extension of this wave 1, right? So let's say I said 33.88 would be the wave 5, which would turn into a wave 1. So I could see, if this went to my wave 5 target, I could see us having a pullback, making a lower low, not lower low, higher low somewhere in here, a healthy one, and then we can go higher for a wave 3 up to all-time highs, up to 4413. But you know, as I said, that's only the technical target. It could go a lot higher, and then we have a shallow wave 4, and then another wave 5 up. So we're gonna have to see what the price action does with this wave 4 and this wave 5. It looks like to me, another thing that is making me super bullish on Ethereum is I brought out, it's an old indicator. A lot of people use it. I haven't used it in a while, but it's the MACD. The MACD is looking so strong, and it's even stronger on a weekly standpoint. Because look at the weekly. All right, so in the MACD, what you want to look at is divergences, right? I brought this up just for reference, so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So for a bullish hidden divergence, we want price to have a higher low, but the indicator to have a lower low. And that's exactly what's happening on this weekly. So price had a higher low from here, and what was it over here? Higher low, and we have in price, or on the indicator, we have a lower low, lower than this. This is called hidden divergence. And so this is, I was kind of looking at this, I was like, wait a minute, because we had this because the MACD it's good, but you know, they say when the MACD is close together like this and there's not much going on, a big move is about to be made. And that's exactly what happened. It was dormant for literally over 2 years, and now we're starting to finally, we have our lower low, but a higher low in price. Great sign, in my opinion. Let's go back to the daily. Let's see here. But yeah, that's what I see. RSI is a little bit oversold, or not, yeah, oversold on the daily. I would like for that to come back up just a tad, or come down just a tad. But I mean, look at this MACD divergence. I think it's strong right now. So any dip is going to be bought right now. Let's look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, same kind of deal. I said, let's see. So I think this is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're working on our fifth wave higher. Like I said, the extension of wave 1 was 41.58. It pretty much tapped that as wave 3 right there. And then we had a wave 4 pull back to the 0.38, and now we're going the length of wave 1, place at the wave 4 low, and we're at it right now. It could go higher, but that's the technical target. That's being the conservative target. I think that this is going to go much higher just because of supply shock. I think that I was reading somewhere where the average Bitcoin holder, the average price that they have or that they're holding at is around 53K. I think I pulled it up. The Willy Woo, he does a lot of on-chain analytics. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that, but it's great to know kind of who's in charge, you know, retailers or investors or whales or whatnot. But this tweet right here, Bitcoin price would need to move to 53K to address the demand/supply imbalance in the market. This is Willy Woo's one of the biggest on-chain analytics guys. He's really good. He's posted the 15th July when short-term price action was sliding bearish. Fundamentals do not predict short-term price, but given enough time, price discovery reverts to fundamentals. Exact value is 53.2K today with a standard deviation band between 39 and 66. So yeah, as the price was going down, exchange supply and liquid supply was going up. The 8 readings result in an average of 50K. This is more than 50% greater than today's price. So everyone's saying 50K, 53K is going to be where the top of, I think this wave 1 might end. We definitely have supply. We're trading below. We're trading below. The price is trading below the actual average of all the supply. So I think we'll just continue to be having. I mean, this is what we call a squeeze, a supply squeeze, because the amount of supply is greater than what the price is trading at right now. This is Ethereum. Oops. But yeah, it's holding up good right now. We can look at, okay, so future Bitcoin. I don't know how high this wave 5 is going to go. Let's just say it does go to 50K, right? Let's go to 50K. 50K would be the top of this wave 5. Let's just say 50K for
future. So I could see 36 being a 36, 37K being another. Like I said, we need a lower or a higher low, and then once we have our higher low, then we can do or once we confirm our wave 2, then we can work out our wave 3 extension. So this wave 3 is from if this wave 5 ended right here. So we would pull back and then hit the 55. But a lot of people are saying, you know, this thing could go up to maybe 50K, 53K. So that kind of just shows you right there. If it went to 53K, I mean, this would be a wave 5 or a wave 1. We'd have our wave 2, and then we'd shoot up to 68K, past all-time highs. If this went to, you know, 50K, like I was saying earlier, we could, you know, hit 63K on the wave 3. Let's look at MACD here. Oh, another thing is also this. I was looking at this RSI trend line, perfectly bounced off from the 2018 low-ish low. So we had a low here, we had another low here, and now we have another low here. It's going to bounce up, and until this line is broken, I remain bullish. We just keep making higher lows here and here and now here. So I'm just kind of using different indicators to confirm this bullish bias, because a lot of people think this is a dead cat bounce. I don't think it is. I think a lot of people are going to, you know, once we have this wave 2, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's done. Like, we're going back below 20K or 30K or whatever, but I don't think that's the case. Let's look at MACD. MACD. So again, same thing as Ethereum, man. This even looks better, in my opinion. Lower low on the indicators on the MACD, higher low in price. I mean, this thing, I think the thing is just ready to explode. And if we just kind of connect this price, we could probably go here, drop here, and then shoot up to maybe 78K. Well, this is not on a log scale, so, but I don't think it's gonna shoot up straight up. It's gonna just keep doing its thing, keep doing its thing, keep doing its thing. You can also go on a pitchfork. Let's do a pitchfork. This is new. Don't really know much about it, but I kind of think I know how to. So you do this kind of gives you a range of where this thing could go. Gives you pivots. So let's look at the pivots here for Bitcoin. So we're in this bottom trend line, or this bottom channel. I mean, we could trade up to, we'll probably trade up to this. It depends on what we do. If we can continue higher off this channel, then I think we could probably end up somewhere in the middle of this. Like they were saying, 55, 53K. Come down, retest this trend or this channel, and then go higher. Go higher to 70K. Boom, test the middle, and then it's got this thing going to 80, 90. But I think with the melt up, that I think we're going to see in Bitcoin, I mean, it's going to overshoot this pitchfork by a long shot. So that's just another little idea. Let's look at the Bitcoin long-term power law. Again, it's just trending up. Nothing really changed. I expect this to continue to go up with the S2F models. Um, and yeah, the S2F models. Let's look at the cycle repeat. Cycle repeat went up a little bit since my last video to 200K. Let's see where we're at right now. So yeah, they're still below the 200. So this is the 200-day moving average, and they're expecting this to be crossed in the beginning of September, which I kind of agree. ETH. I think we'll go past the 200-day a little bit, and then we'll break it back down for a wave 2, and then we'll go higher. But right now, let's look at where we're actually at with moving averages. So maybe we're on the 20 right now. Let's look at the 200. 200, yeah, we're right at it. We're at that, right at the 200-day. I think we just broke a 3-month trend line too, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 3-month downtrend we just broke. I expect this. I really do think we're going to go higher to like 50K, and then we might come back below it, make a higher low, and then we're gonna explode. Beginning of September, we're gonna explode. That's my trade plan. I think I might add some cash around, new cash around the 36. It depends on how well they bounce off these retracements that I'll have once this wave 5 is done. I expect the Dixie to continue to fall. I mean, it's rising right now, but speaking of MACD divergence, you don't want this is a bearish divergence since we have a higher low, but a higher low on the MACD. I don't think that's good at all. I expect this to continue to go down, which will help cryptos, will help silver, will help gold. I think tech is going to continue to go. The Qs can continue to keep going up, which will help Bitcoin. They love to run with the tech. But yeah, I think I have it pretty good mapped out. We'll see what happens with price action in the next couple weeks. That new moon crap is going around, and new moon's supposed to start today, so it's supposed to be price action is supposed to be bearish, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's all I got for Ethereum and Bitcoin.